pretty amazing. We're getting the sunset here.
Starting to break.
Okay, man. We're right here in the Totality. It is dark. It's really awesome. This clip shows our awesome neighbors. They're from Northern Illinois. It's a trio of Bill, Christine, and Hal. Hal's the gentleman that helped me get right back on the sun when I dropped it out of the frame. Awesome folks, really nice. Hal's also the gentleman there with the red t-shirt, and he made up all the binoculars out of one sheet of Mylar film for everybody to use, including his own camera.
Is he gonna land? Is he gonna land? Airplane buzzing the airport. We have about 4 cars besides ourselves here. Oh, let's see. Daddy's setup is right here. Nice group of people from all over the Midwest. And real sweet.
I watched a lot of different YouTube videos on how to photograph in Eclipse. Big takeaway was most of the advice wasn't particularly helpful. A lot of guys that are big name YouTubers were saying shoot at the minimum ISO. And Lauren Fisher is a astrophotographer that travels around the world and does a lot of night sky photography and has shot a lot of Eclipse and has some of the best images out there. Suggested not going below 800 on the ISO. And the reason why is you want to keep your shutter speed up. And with my camera, with the aperture as wide as I could get for my lens, the lowest shutter speed I got was 1/25th of a second. And I didn't want to go much slower than that because the sun is moving through the frame. And so I shot manual shutter speeds all the way from as low as 1/25th of a second all the way up to 1,000th of a second. If I had to do it over again, I would have also tried going up to a 1600 or 3200 ISO and stopping the lens down to, say, f16 to try to get a sun star effect on the Bailey's beads or on the diamond ring effect. But I'm really happy with the way they turned out. But I was constantly manually shooting with a range of shutter speeds manually, all the way from, say, 1/25th of a second, which was my lowest, all the way up to 1,000th of a second. And they all turned out really, really well. And so I'm really pleased with those shots. The thing about the Totality is that's where I needed the lower shutter speeds, and when there was more light in a partial phase, then I ended up near the 1,000th of a second. And it was amazing how well the Nikon performed with an ISO of 800. The images look totally clean. So the good old D750 is a great camera.
Dark it is over here. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Telescope.
360 degrees sunset. Stars.
Thumb camera. Make sure it's off the I turn off high exposure. Oh, yeah. Because we're in the shadow, that's all it is. Look at those flares coming out. See that bottom part that's really, really bright? That's about just better, right? Hey, yeah. Okay, let me see. There's the planet. Here, right here. There you go. Yeah. I gotta listen. Yeah, you can work. I put it on. Oh, no. Yeah. Jeez, look at the bottom, that little flare. So cool. That thing is huge. Yeah. You got your started? Yeah. 1 minute. Frogs are chirping. I got all bats flying around.
Oh, it's not a battery, it's a full flare.
Oops. Down there and up over there. Okay, we're getting our last 10 seconds here. Yeah. I couldn't see it.
Got shadows.
Flare from the bottom somewhere. There's a arch at the bottom. Oh, yeah, flare. Alright, glasses on. Yeah, there it is. Wow. Okay, yeah. Wow.
Oh, yeah, the shadow van.
And look, it's only been a minute.
How much brighter it's gotten?
How much brighter?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's where the umbrella. Oh, guys, look at the car. Look at the car.
Did we miss it?
I'm not seeing him. I was going to say, there goes the shadow. Oh, yeah, deer. Okay. They're like, oh, we thought it was trying to go. Okay, that was pretty darn cool.
That was awesome.
It got so cold. It got cold. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was looking at the guy. It's pretty cold. Yeah, I just completely forgot about it. Corona. Yeah. But now, I think it's 15, 20, 30 minutes. It'll be hot. Yeah.
You guys get voted the most awesome neighbors next to us.
That was great.
Hey, where'd you guys come down from?
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Come up from then.
Yeah, exactly. Where'd y'all come from again?
No.
Charles, we're from the state of Missouri.
Ah, good.
Hey, I was just gonna say, hey, hon, we gotta put the filter back on our cameras, and he said, it's time, guys, get your filters back on, glasses on. Who said that? That guy was right on top of that.
Oh, that was me.
Oh, okay. Well, you haven't been to the event unless you have the t-shirt. And there is our McLeansboro Solar Eclipse official t-shirt. We picked that up at the Eclipse Festival at the McLeansboro County Fairground. And this is some of the protective gear. You need some kind of glasses for your eyes. We had several different flavors. Those happen to be the free ones, the Mount Vernon Tourism Association free solar viewing glasses. For our cameras, this is ICE. It's an optical glass, 100,000 neutral density filter. It did an outstanding job. This Sigma 150 to 600 is a really sharp example of this lens. It's great for still photography. In video, it hunts a little bit in focus. Unfortunately, for me, I shoot a lot of video, but for stills like this, it is just amazingly good. And then that's our Daystar Universal Mylar filter. It's approved. It meets all the ISO standards for protecting you. The lens filter over here didn't have any certifications, and we'll see how well it really protected the sensor of my camera. I did not use the Z9. I used my backup camera, my D750, for this shoot, just in case the light got to the sensor. You know, I'd rather do that with a $700 or $800 camera compared to a $5,000 camera like my Z9.